Hi, I'm Deborah Lovell, holistic practitioner, art of feminine presence teacher and moon mother. I just wanted to share today a little bit about the worldwide womb blessing. I get questions of women asking the process, even though Miranda emails out all the information and all the instructions are there. I thought I'd make a little video to help you out if you just wanted a visual aid to all the instructions that are sent out in the womb blessing. So the worldwide womb blessing, what is it? It's a way of connecting to the divine feminine. It was started in 2012 by Miranda Gray, and Miranda has wrote 3 books, Red Moon, The Optimized Woman and Spiritual Messages for Women. And she sent it out to a few of her friends thinking it wouldn't have much uptake, and by the February there were 6,000 women that took part. In April of 2012 she held her first Moon Mother training, and I was privileged to take part in that first initiation and attunement for Moon Mothers, so that we can go out and offer women this gift of restoring the purity and grace, allowing them to connect to their intuition, allowing their hearts to give and receive love, to connect to your cycle, to your creativity, and to restore a sense of purity and keep your connection to the divine feminine in a very harsh and driven world. So the womb blessing happens every few months, 5 times a year, and as a Moon Mother certified, I offer one-to-ones with women who come along and want to have a direct hands-on experience for womb blessing and womb healing. Womb healing is balancing the cycle, the hormones. If you've had any difficulties with your reproductive systems, with your emotions, with relationships or your intuition, and the blessing is really kind of restoring your purity and grace to the divine feminine. So, what are the steps of the worldwide womb blessing? First of all, you need to register. I cannot stress this enough. Register at www.wombblessing.com. You put in your name and your email and the time which you want to register for. There's 4 times. Miranda's got them in UK times. Now I'm in Barbados. I have to subtract a few hours. There's lots of places on the internet that will give you time conversion. So in UK time, the first blessing is at 6 AM. The next second one is at 12, third at 6 PM, and the final blessing, the 4th one, is at midnight, 2400 hours. And so once you put in your name and your email and selected the time, you'll then get a confirmation email. In that confirmation email, it will tell you all the things that you need to do. First of all, there's going to be a meditation, then you'll receive the blessing, then you'll have a sharing meditation, and then you'll have an optional extra meditation which usually accompanies each blessing. It's different for each one, and it builds on the one before. There's no limit to how many womb blessings you can have, and it's not something that you need to just have once and then that's it. It's something that you can continuously do, like a practice that really kind of deepens and connects, and it's just like recharging yourself. So it's just like, say, drinking water. You know, you would drink water every time you're thirsty or to refresh yourself. So the womb blessing brings that sense of grace and purity each time you experience it. It builds on the time before. So once you've got your email, you need to create some space for yourself. So you might have a shower, you might put on something that makes you feel feminine, something that makes you feel good. You might want to get a shawl to put on, to just wrap your shoulders to connect you with that sense of softness of the feminine, of the divine. And then, once you've got your space, I usually have a yoga mat and some cushions, and then I create a little special place for where I put my 2 bowls. So you'll see in the instructions, it tells you that you have to have stuff before the blessing starts. So first of all, we've got some rice bowls. Now one must be heat proof, and it's good to put a tea light in, something with a case, I've seen them without the cases and they just end up melting everywhere. So if you can use a tea light, if you, for any reason, you know, safety, you could use an electronic one, but it's good to use one. A dish that's heat proof, so a rice bowl is perfect. And then a second bowl, which is going to put water in. So I'll do that now, just putting the water in one of the bowls, and then just lighting the tea light in the other bowl. And you might want to add some flowers. You might want to add some flowers if you've got any special crystals. I've got a little woman there, and I've got a big candle and some soft fabric, just to make it like a special gift. It's a special grace that happens. And once that space is set up and I've got my mat or yoga mat on the floor with cushions, and you know, I'll get my shawl, then I personally have recorded my meditations. So as soon as I've registered and I've got the email, I record my womb blessing meditation and the sharing meditation. If you don't have time for that, you know, computers have a voice recorder if you just look on your computer. If you have a phone, there's a voice recording option. So if you don't have that for any reason, you can just read the meditation and take yourself through it. And you would want to do the womb tree meditation first, and you're just sitting. And so you need to allow 10 minutes or 15 minutes before the blessing starts. I usually grace myself 15-20 minutes so that I can set this up, put my mat, and then 10 minutes before I plug in my voice of the meditation. I sit there, I listen to the meditation, the womb tree meditation, which is really beautiful, and then I lie down and relax for 20 minutes. Once you've relaxed for 20 minutes, you've just got nice music playing. So in the background, I've got beautiful music by a wonderful lady called Lucinda Drayton, and her music is divine and it's perfect accompaniment. This album is The Journey, so you can go to her website. I think it's lucindadrayton.com, but if you Google it, you'll find Lucinda's music, or iTunes. You can download it or you can buy it on Amazon. Once you're listening to your music, you spend 20 minutes not having to do anything, just receiving the energy. And once the 20 minutes is complete, you then read the sharing meditation. Again, this is one that I have recorded, so that I'll just play that. I kind of prepare, so I have a playlist and it's just got the womb tree meditation, relaxing music, and then the sharing. And so that's the 4 steps. Once you've finished, you then will want to take the bowl and you'll want to drink the water from the bowl with the water in, not the candle, obviously. And just be careful if you're lighting candles that it's safe to do so, and that they're not near anywhere that can catch fire. And then you just drink this water when you've finished. Lovely. And once that's done, you might want to go into a sharing meditation. After the sharing meditation, there's an additional meditation. Now, 5 womb blessings a year, and you'll basically find that each one builds on the one before. And the extra meditation could be abundance, it could be family, it could be healing relationships, it could be to do with the womb renewal. There's a different theme for each blessing, and so it's just an invitation. You don't have to do it, but it's there for you to do. So that's the steps, that's what's needed. The book's by Miranda. Her first book is Red Moon. I encourage you to get it. Understanding the creative gifts and spiritual gifts of the menstrual cycle. Then this is a fabulous book, Optimized Woman, Understanding the Cycle for Fulfillment. And basically this teaches you how we are as cyclical women, and that we're not the same every week of the month, and it goes through the cycle, giving you practical steps of what to do at what time of the month in order to get ahead. And then the most recent book is Spiritual Messages for Women, which is inspirational quotes according to the 4 cycles and the 4 archetypes of woman, and you'll get a wealth of information. Something that I sometimes do just for me after the blessing, I might pick a card. I have healing cards here. These ones are by Caroline Mace. I have some other cards. These ones are by Amy Zerner and Monty Faber. These are beautiful cards, and I'll just pick a card for some inspiration after the blessing. And sometimes you'll get different sensations. So if you get cold sensations, if you get runny noses and stuff, sometimes it kind of clears the body. It creates a healing that happens, and this is nothing to worry about. It's just your body renewing itself. But you will get that in your email. It will tell you all of the things that you could experience, or you could just experience feeling great and feeling love and feeling bliss, which is fabulous. Or sometimes you might get old emotions, sensations show up, and some people don't always feel anything, and it's not essential that you have to. You know, some people are not as sensitive to that kind of thing, and that's fine. But just know, if you have no time to do all this, then relax, read your meditations, enjoy it. If you can make it luscious, do. Set your space up beautifully, and most of all, enjoy it. Namaste, Ashe. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thank you.